Ladies and gentlemen, traders, what's up? What's up? Welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to another episode of Winning. That's the new name of the live stream from this day forward. It is a winning time. It is moon time. It is time to once again step into the arena. I don't know why I have these analogies, these comparisons. It almost feels like I'm a gladiator setting foot on the sand. By the way, for anybody who might have seen any gladiator related movie or show, you guys will know what I'm talking about. But it feels good to be back again. It feels great, in fact. It feels sensational to be here once again, knowing that I'm putting in the work to get better each and every day. And after some study sessions yesterday, late night study sessions, 12 a.m. study sessions, because I was so busy throughout the earlier part of the day after the stream, it feels good to come again and look to put forth my best effort. So as you're tuning in on YouTube, as you're tuning into the best YouTuber, the best day trading show in the world, because over here we're number one, hit the thumbs up. And of course, if you're new, subscribe to the channel because we do this every single day. And as you guys can see today, I'm feeling extra good. So the crazy talk is already coming out, which means it'll be some crazy action to back up the talk. So hit that thumbs up. And without any more jokes, let's get into it. Maybe not a joke. Watching TNON DM, because it goes down in the DMs, and then TOAI. In fact, there's one more. There's also ALMS. ALMS. So there's 4 stocks for the sub $1. There's also MULN, Mullen, but I'm not going to be watching that one, so I think I'll just leave it off the list since we already have a few. Another beautiful day. I don't know, I think, it's always good to be confident. It's always good to feel sure about what you're doing. And I think it only brings about good things, right? We have to show up and expect the best performance from ourselves. We have to show up expecting that we can be disciplined. We're capable of being disciplined. We're capable of executing and, following through with a good day. Nothing is stopping us in this very moment from doing that. So, let's just look forward to doing it, right? Let's make it happen. So, TNON, which is up 350% with 118 million shares of volume. Let's see how this one does today, because this thing is quite a beast here right now. Pre-market highs clocking in at 606. The low of our current pullback has been around 413. We've been consolidating a little tighter than that as of the last 15 minutes or so, but it looks pretty good. I'm going to check out the daily chart here, TNON. So we've hit the 200 EMA, which is around $6 plus or minus. Going back on the daily chart in this range, we do have, let's see, do we have any key levels here? So there's 595, but that was a bit of a decent green candle. But other than that, we've had bigger red candles. Low 497, high 751. Back in September of last year, we gapped up from 382 to 962 and then to 15. So TNON, definitely a farmer stock. RIOT. But in terms of our current range, I'd say if we can get over the 200 EMA, I think we could stand a chance of seeing a bit of a higher push. And my 200 EMA on Thinkorswim says a different number, which is interesting. But yeah, I'm going to put it at $6 here to go with the pre-market high. So potential resistance up there. Potential. But over the level again, I think 750, and then perhaps 9 could be the target. 750 and 962. Those are the levels I'm going to map out. And I'll be moving on to the next stock. Okay, so there's DM. Desktop metal. Interesting. The company names are always quite interesting to me. But anyhows, this one is up 78%, 7.9 million shares of volume. Looks pretty decent. We've had a pretty strong move here though, so I think the pullback that we're seeing is fine. Not bad at all. This one is broken over the 200 EMA by a fair bit before pulling back. That 200 EMA level around 420, 419, 420. Let's see here. Time, there's about 3 minutes. POAI and ALMS also look interesting. You know, right now it's hard to say which out of these four is going to be the stock of the day. So we'll have to just play it by ear. For me, the usual, to start small size first and then, you know, kind of go from there. I don't want to be too aggressive early, but wait patiently. I think by minute number 5, 6, as we start to get that one stock that's more so holding up versus the rest, that's where I want to put my attention, and then you know, see how things pan out. So POAI, just for a couple of levels here quickly. And this one is also a stock that I traded before. I'm going to clear the drawing set, get some fresh levels going. So we got 286 pre-market highs, low of our current pullback. 205, not bad. We do have a couple of topping wick candles though, going back the last few months. So I think we'll really need to get over $3 here. Over 3 I think will be key if we can break and hold. But the stock is at 2, so that's definitely a ways away. We'll have to see how it plays in between that range. But over 3 we kind of clear those topping wicks from prior weeks. There's a 2-minute warning. So there's 2 minutes to go. Yeah, if this one gets over 3, you know, we start to look a little bit better for 350, 450, and then perhaps 5. So POAI, looking interesting. Guys, I did forget to mention this, but, you know, if you're tuning in on YouTube, hit the thumbs up, right? Hit that thumbs up. And remember our disclaimer, right? Remember that day trading is risky business at the end of the day. We can make or lose a lot of money here within seconds, all right? So keep that in mind, especially if you're a beginner. Take it slow. Utilize simulators, utilize small size, become experienced, become competent before being aggressive. Other than that, copy trading does not work here. Copy trading is the last thing you want to try and do. Hey, Relentless is trying to buy, so I'm going to try to buy. Like, you're going to get, that's going to be, to put it like blunt, that's going to be your demise if you try to do that, right? So do the right thing and learn how to trade the right way by going through the trials and the tribulation, the data, you know, the back testing, right? Following a strategy, not just, hey, someone is buying on YouTube, I'm going to just buy. You know, just think about how silly that sounds, right? So copy trading is the worst thing, the last thing you want to try and do here. You'll be in the depths. So with 37 seconds to go, ALMS, you know, this one also looks pretty interesting. We'll see how it plays out. I got the pre-market high and low mapped out, and I'll take it from there. So with 20 seconds, I think maybe I'll watch DM, and I'll just go from there. It's hard to say which one. TNON also. We'll see. Let's trade to the best of our abilities here. Let's be disciplined. Here we go. Greatness awaits. TNON definitely has a little bit more volume here in the first couple seconds. ALMS halting down. Low of 24, high of 58. So far, so good for TNON. Nice move up here. Bigger pullback there. We'll see how it holds up. I actually didn't look at MLGO. I'm curious. It is down a bit, but it's worth having it at least on the recent list here. Let me just add that, and then I get back to TNON. Okay, I think I'm going to start taking some trades here. TNON definitely holding up nicely. TNON. Take me to the moon. TNON. We got a high of 89. Is this the stock of the day? In the first 3 minutes so far, it's pushing the most volume. So we still want to break out of this range over 90, but this is a good, strong start here for TNON. I'm going to start to give it my focus here and prepare for battle. Okay, time 32. Okay, perhaps break a 5 early here. Nice, nice. All right, I'm going to start to bring out some size early here. It looks like this thing is going to hold up. Highs at 24. So we're seeing more of for the last, including yesterday, we're seeing like a strong start here, which is really good. 606 is our pre-market high, so if it continues like this, we'll probably get there in no time. And this is going to be key for the stock to hold up here. Bro. MLGO will resume at 9 hours 38 minutes and 4 seconds. IBO. DJT. BTDR. RUM. AC. MGRX. BTE. IBO. AGPA. WINT. EOET. SYTA. MURF. ALBTDR in less than a minute.
OKLO. MGRX halted. MGRX will resume at 9 hours 39 minutes and 26 seconds.
Got a high fill there.
TNON. BTDR.
Alright, let's give it a sec.
UANY. IBO.
ATN.
ALUACX. GLTO. ESIX.
Highs are at 50.
TNON. WKSP may resume in less than a minute. GLTO halted. GLTO will resume at 9 hours 40 minutes and 45 seconds. DM. ECX. UAMY. KBSX.
NFGC.
PONY. PSTB. PSIX. NFGC. MLGO may resume in less than a minute. ATM. DM. PSTB.
Oh no, I thought I had 1,000 share blocks. I sold some shares earlier than I would like right there.
CNSP. KBSX. AT.
Time.
PSTB. MLGO. SABA. CNSP. DM. RUM. SYTA. MGRX may resume in less than a minute.
HTCO. UNF.
PSTB. SYTA. SABA. IOBT. PSTB. NFGC.
Where's KB? Is KB here today?
MGRX.
GITS.
SABA.
MODD.
KBSX. PSTB. ATM. CAPS. GLTO may resume in less than a minute. IOBT. RAY. BBPR. SABA. KBSX. CAPS.
Hope I didn't get too soft too quick there, because
GLTO. BBPR. NFGC. DJT. WKXP may resume last
I probably,
Argue them.
oh, I definitely did. Oh shit. I think it's gonna go. Well, that's fine. Let's see how it does.
DJT.
KB,
IMUX.
POET. SABA.
bro. Oh my gosh, oh. I kind of botched that a little bit.
KSP.
I don't think I got that fill. Oh, why did I do it? Why do I keep doing that? Why? Damn, man.
DJT.
Fucking hell. 45 to 18. What's the low? 83. Well, it didn't fail all the way. It's back up. I gotta stop chasing that aggressively, man. Like, fuck. Anyhows. Jeez Louise.
GDHG.
And then I only got 48 right here. Brutal, brutal. Absolutely brutal.
NFGC.
I'm gonna give it a sec here. I'm not sure what to expect. I do like that it's bounced back up immediately, so it'll probably try again for a new high. But I still will have to wait. And I'm losing focus. Gotta stay focused. One small mistake will not distract us here.
CLB.
We got 483 for lows.
DM.
Man, oh. You know, I kind of botched this trade because I got soft on it. Like, I got kind of soft on this trade here. I displayed some softness, as the Fed would say. Needed to be more hawkish.
MGRX halted. DMGRX will resume at 9 hours 48 minutes and 27 seconds.
Needed to be more hawkish on that trade, man.
KC.
You know, you have the bulls by the horn. You gotta... Actually... Oh, alright, okay, this is fine. Time? 44. This is gonna be a key area here. Let's see how this holds up. Probably recycle that one. 88 kind of high, but okay. Alright.
KC.
side. I think it's time to move on. Switching over to DM. This is where it's going to go down. DM, the new stock of the day right now. I had that. I'm gonna take a. I'm just. Okay. Let me get my bearings because I don't. I'm buying this stock. Why? I don't even know where it's at. Okay, great. Looks like I bought in a fair area.
GLTO.
I told Big Steve I was a madman, and that's a good example right there. Buying without seeing anything. Besides a big red candle I just bought. Probably not the best thing to be doing in these times. Okay. Highs were 51. Okay. I gotta be careful here though, just in case.
GDHG. ECX.
Just in case. Because sometimes you never know. It looks fair though, it looks fair. Seems fair.
MKC.
How far can we go? There's a small seller here. Time?
BSX.
There's 3 minutes left in this 5-minute candlestick.
MGRX.
So it looks good.
BHL.
We'll see what it does.
MKC.
Bro, I have to use double this size. Like, I still feel like I'm trading softly size-wise. Like, I can do double this size. It's just one click of a button, but why is my mind holding me back? Why? Why am I afraid?
DNUT.
You know, am I a little girl or something? I know as I say that, if my sister's watching, she's gonna be mad. Am I a wimp?
AC.
Am I a baby? Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Like on the last stock, I could have took double the size, and it's like this fear to size up to that level. Why? It's doable, manageable.
CYBT.
Time 48. The candle on the one is about to close in a little bit.
SHLD.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's good to know.
MKC.
Time 49:29. I don't know. It's kind of a weird.
MKC. NFGC. TNON may resume in less than a minute.
Better not regret this.
PHUN.
Okay. All right. Time 50. There's a new 5-minute candle, which could be good. This could be good here. It could be good. But will it go though? Hmm.
TMON. ECX.
IOBT.
IOBT. MKC.
Well,
DATS.
should have took the couple of cents. Or I probably should have held it. Probably should have held it. I'm expecting this to come down a little bit, but we'll see. Probably holds up.
DOMH.
DOMH.
Come on down. The price is right. And there's my trade. I could freaking. Oh shit. Alright. Okay. Average. I could get cooked here. I'll have to take a loss.
DATS. MKC. KC.
Average is still kind of high. 12. Well, as they say, the risk is real.
MKC. DATS.
The risk is risking. Time.
XHLD.
Mm,
TIGR.
mm, 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 mm.
DATS. NIO.
And I messed up the short because I could have had the short.
DATEV.
Okay. Is there anything else? I'm gonna keep my eye on this one, but just to see. The risk is always real. Guys, be sure to hit the thumbs up. DATS, perhaps. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Great. Guys, be sure to hit the thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch.
KC. XHLD.
Okay, this looks good. This looks great. This DS looks really good.
TIG.
Sucks we couldn't retain the gains on the other one, but I think it's fine. Oh wow, look at this thing go.
Gating halted.
I have a ton of trend lines that needs to go.
8 minutes and 16 seconds.
50. Da, 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 da.
ATNM.
Come on. Talk to me nicely. Patience is the key. Patience is the key. Where's the other one? Oh, shoots. Anyhow, that's fine.
AT&M. YTA. QFIN. RCAT.
Shit. Damn it, man. I freaking looked away at the wrong time right there. Could have sent it.
AT&M.
I literally checked the 5-minute candlestick for 1 second, man. I gotta do more. I gotta do better. Look at that. Nice. See, the frustration is coming because I needed to just, like, again, I'm afraid to take size. Why? There's a new high or double top, perhaps.
TOI.
Oh, it's gonna still keep going. Look at that. 60. I sold that thing early, bro. This is insane. All right. Mission is understood. Mission is understood. The ATS mooning here. Look at the follow through on this one. Is this the new MLGO? Oh my gosh, it's still going. 514 to halt up.
LNKS. RGTIW.
BSAT. RDW.
I want 6,000 shares minimum if it comes down. Come on down for good old RT, brother. With a colossal flush.
RDY. RDW.
There's gonna be risk.
AT&M.
There's always risk. There's a massive bid there. I might not get to add.
DATS.
There's 100,000 buyer.
RAY. TOI.
Yeah, I didn't get. Oh, damn.
RDW.
Well, I think this is one. This is one where we're gonna have to be careful because it's just going. I mean, similar to MLGO, but even a little bit more crazy.
DATS. AT&M.
The halt up is at 54.
ATNM. ATOM.
Hmm. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube. We do appreciate it.
SYTA. SOXS.
ABTX.
ATNM. NU.
I don't know. Maybe it keeps going. Right? Like we'll see. If not, will we see a sweet? Bro, my arm is like shocking me, man. What's going on? I need more potassium in my system. I have this bad habit of sleeping on my hands like for the entire night. Like sometimes I'll wake up and my arm can't even move. It's pretty bad.
ATNM. SYTA.
Mm,
IDA.
hmm.
IOT. CYBT. MKC.
It's like MLGO, bro. I got the intuition to just jump in, man. Freak. Conflict of interest in my mind right there. All right, 530 for highs. Maybe it keeps going. It might just keep going.
GATEU. DATS.
Oh, man. Okay, okay. All right. Bro, I think this is the one though. Like I think this is it. This is it right here. This is it. If this does anything that I think it should do, I'm going for 30,000 size. Risking this whole day on this trade here. One scratch trade.
CYBT.
Yeah, it's just gonna keep going. It looks like it's just gonna keep going. Son of a gun. 57 for highs. Halt is at 611. It looks like the flames are back on and we're seeing more uptrends again compared to just a few days ago where maybe one stock a week, two stocks a week. And these uptrends are holding up its pullbacks, right? Compared to, again, prior weeks. Ah, man, it's just going. And scalping it is kind of hard here because of how it's going. Why did I not just go for it? What a tight stop. And I'm forgetting some of my indicators and rules here. Becoming a one-track mind, not good.
IOBT.
Hmm. See, the key here now is like, are we seeing a 5-minute pullback or is this just a 1-minute pullback again? Makes it tricky. I mean, I could game plan.
TIGR. XPEV. MLGO. NU.
Mm,
HSAI. MLGO.
okay, low 11. I gotta get a little bit scalpy here.
CYBT. NIO.
Okay. Time 10.
SPOF. MLGO.
I think I'm doing a poor job not being as scalpy as I need to.
46 seconds.
What's the time? 30. Okay. But 30 is still kind of young.
MULN. NIO.
Hmm.
ATAT. ATNM. LXEO. MULN. RAY.
Mm. Time 42.
SGBX.
GDHG. ATAT. ATNM. PRCH.
Okay. Holy shit. Hold up. And
GDHG.
I gotta be careful because if I hit this thing too many times, I could be.
MULN.
Time. Mm, You know, it's interesting because this is originally where I had orders right here. And I'm getting soft on the trade again. My original trade idea, I'm getting soft on, bro. This is why I start to go insane here. And I changed the plan midway, like a moron.
NU.
Hmm. Damn it. The
BG.
How many times does this have to happen to me
MKC.
for me to learn?
MULN.
Time. Time. Okay. There's still time to be great here, depending on how this plays out. There's still time to be great. But
MLGO. LXEO.
HUIC.
BSAT. AT&M. SAIL. OCCI.
damn it. Kind of botched everything. If I had kept everything the original orders, I would have been chilling, but kind of botched everything.
AT&M.
ERPH.
Bro, this thing is just why? Mm. There might be a scalp opportunity here. I'm gonna try. It might go more. Yeah. Okay. Man, I had this thing perfectly mapped out, and then I changed the plan. I changed the plan.
CELU.
Bro, are you kidding me? This is insanity here. Oh man. Ooh wee. This would have been an insane trade. Stick to your instincts, brother. All right, so we got the height at 86. I think it's likely that that happens eventually here at some point. Man, you better not dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'll probably get cooked here if this does. Holy shit.
DOMH.
What the hell is this type of candlestick? Is this to ruffle the feathers a little bit? Time. Hmm. Best. See, again, I'm getting soft on a trade here. Best I size down a little bit. Best I size down to manage risk because what was that? Okay. All right. Oh my God, man.
PRCH. SARO.
Is it done? Like, I mean, this was confirmation right here, and then this red candle comes.
PG.
PAOI. Moving on.
POA.
Dang, man. But I think even if I had this trade, I don't think I would have sold all. So I would have probably got caught in that drop at size. Maybe at least half, which would have been tough. Oh my goodness, man. What type of disastrous drop is this? So this one's probably finished, unless maybe we see it curl up a little later. POAI.
PRCH.
Yeah, I'm talking to the stock. I'm doing all sorts of madness here. In the zone. POAI, nice move to 50.
PHUN. AXGN. PRCH.
I'm gonna pull this one up on the screen when I can. In a second. Hmm.
PT.
I'm just a little disappointed to not have captured the first dip properly. And then we gave back profits on the other stock. And then, just like that, the day is not really looking as sharp as we would like. Hmm. Why is there so much selling? Oh, this is why I should pull it up. Do we have a 5-minute chart looking weak? Or is it just Christmas tree? It looks like it's just Christmas tree. Well, that's fine.
PRCH.
Couldn't do anything about that. This is just Christmas tree. Whenever this happens, we'll of course lose. Good old Christmas tree. And maybe I stop here. I need to be more aggressive. Taking taking these type of trades here. Shit, man. It looks interesting to curl a little bit, but we'll see how it does. I only have a baby position here.
APP. PHUN.
Man, it's like how do I get this day to a 10K day is what I'm thinking. Like, there's no way I can be making this many mistakes unless stocks just keep coming all day. We got up to like 3K or something, and then we lost twice.
PST.
I do think more size can help for sure. That's definitely one way of doing things, but I still think more accuracy and then having to just stick to the plan is probably going to be the biggest factor because we're deviating and that's bringing complications.
PSTV. REY. MKC. SAGE. PSTV.
That was a pretty sorry fill, bro. That was a sorry fill, man. 6 cents higher is pretty sorry.
PSTV. SAIL.
I mean, I kind of got, oh, hmm,
SAT.
BRTX.
what's that? It, maybe,
PSTV. SAIL.
oh, they keep giving me these bad fills, bro.
GLE.
Chasing it like a madman, and I'm getting blazed. Not cool, not cool. Okay, this one looks like it could curl back up. I think that's the good news. Bad news is that we're stuck like Chuck here, missing everything. Hmm. Is it gonna go all the way? Golly, man. I mean, even this pullback was kind of more than I would have anticipated,
GLE.
but probably not, because I think I might have even had a position down there too. I'll have to check back, but mm, mm, mm,
20
mm.
units.
CYBT. DOMH.
Lows.
PSTV. CH.
Why did it look so grim on that red candle? Like, what was the low here? 60, 45. Damn. I don't know. I think the way how that red candle came down is what really got me.
GATE.
Nice, nice, nice. Mm-mm-mm.
Gate halted. GATE will resume at 10 hours 30 minutes and 6 seconds. CYBT. FUFU.
Oh man, I gotta regain my bearings here. I'm a lost soul right now. And to make matters worse, I'm not like concentrated here to take any of these scalps.
ERCH.
Not locked in enough. Gotta go silent here. All right, I am cooked. I am cooked. I am cooked. Okay. The depths has gotten me here. Holy smokes. The stock still seems bullish, but quite the loss right there. It's a pretty big drop. A dollar share pullback there. One candle. I could have added more, but that would have been a little too much, you know. Not expecting it to come that low. After it was a new high, but not by a ton. Mm, 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 mm. And the real question here is if KB is still alive. That's the real question. We'll find out here in the next couple of minutes. I don't know. This one is looking kind of depthy here, but we'll see. It probably could still curl up, but it looks kind of slow. It looks kind of slow. POAI is kind of rejected the highs there.
GDHG.
The ATS, POAI. This damn stock, bro.
CLF.
16. Kind of brutal. Time.
CLF.
Come on.
APP. NU.
GLE. GXAI.
CLF. GDHG.
Hmm. This stock, man.
BH.
I kind of missed the trade just now.
MTR.
And okay, not great.
CLF.
8. Bro.
GDHG.
I can't afford too many more losses here, or I will be cooked for sure.
TR.
I will be out of commission. Okay, okay, okay. Time.
SS1.
WOLF. COIN. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. RAY. MSTR. APP. U.
Bro, come on, man.
APP.
CWD.
I'm about to be done if this thing doesn't go.
RAY.
Ay, 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 ay. Time. We want the 5-minute candle to make a new high here.
NN. MSTR. WOLF.
Probably could have been out of that a little faster. So it didn't quite happen there. 5-minute candle to make a new high.
MSTR.
And maybe that's it. Man, I still think that trade on the other stock, or was it this stock? I don't know. I think it might have been the other stock. That trade, whatever that trade was, whether it was this stock or the other stock, that trade had the chance, man. And I changed the game plan.
HMR.
It's like even with these same losses, if I'm to execute those trades the right way, these losses are like nothing. I'm red 700, man. After up like 3Ks, like that. The momentum kept going. I kept trading, not necessarily having a sign to walk away per se, besides maybe losing on 2 or 3 stocks. I did start to trend down though. When I dropped back to 1500, I'm like, man, maybe this is a place to walk away. But of course, there's stocks still going and still bullish. I'm of course thinking I'm just gonna be green on those moves. And here I am, red on those moves, brother. Hopefully the team here in the chat room got something out of that. Can't help but feel a little frustrated here. Bro, this right here is enough to just... This is enough. I think, again, I fell victim to not scalping aggressively in the higher pullback zones. Kind of just a little stubborn to jump in. And then when this bigger pullback came, the way how it played out, you know, I thought we kind of based out already. Here to then curl up. So when this like false breakout and back down, kind of didn't have the you know, that intuition to just hold through. I would have been down like 20 cents, 10,000 shares. My average was 64, the low was 45. I don't know. It's the kind of setup where it just didn't look great. I don't think it looked great at the time. This right here, this candlestick was just too messy at 10:14. the risk to reward ratio would have still been there by a good amount, but just didn't expect this kind of charting here. A lower low kind of ABCD. And on this first pullback, initially my orders were like perfect to be in with a great average, but I canceled, I believe. So we missed this beautiful red to green here. But as I was saying earlier, though, I only think I would have sold some, not all. So I would have probably still gotten caught in this red candle here. At least break even to slight red. Still curling, which is interesting. This freaking thing. But it looks like Head and Shoulders right now. Let's see what the team is saying. Yeah, people are saying it's still in play. Every time I think it's backside, the stock curls up. Jeez Louise. Here's a massive bid at 10. And it's going to bounce up 10 cents. That's a pretty aggressive bid there. I think I got to cap my loss at like 1500. So if I double my loss now, I'm going to stop. So I might size down a little here, try to get some scalps, try to at least come back to flat, and then maybe risk a little more from there.
EHLD. FLYW. JKS.
VOE.
All right, we are back. Let's see. So a bit of a false breakout there. When I look at this chart, it just seems like a backside, move, but it's still early. We've seen a hotter day yesterday. Perhaps this does have what it takes to make a new high. That's against my better judgment. So I'll take it slow, small size, be patient, wait, see how it plays out. Because in the next hour, maybe it's at $10, right? Who knows? And there'll be multiple opportunities to get back where we need to be. Get back to flat. Call it a victory. Had this freaking bull by the horn. Sure feels like a rodeo here today. Lows 92, lows 55, highs 93 and 42. Our current range.
ERCH.
PC.
JKS. EYBT. EHLD may resume in less than a minute. IONQ. QUBT. ERO may resume in less than a minute.
BLNE.
BLNE.
ABSX.
EHLD. BER. EHLD.
TTD. QUBT. BLNE. CK.
Bro,
UPC.
cooked.
BHLD.
I'm getting cooked here. I am in the depths right now, Big Steve. Stand a line and save the pastor.
EHLD TS. 27 seconds.
Okay, okay.
UPC.
All right. Time 56. $87. Yeah, okay, those bounces are dead here. Oh, God. 10:57 a.m.
Arrow halted. BER will resume at 11 hours 1 minute and 26 seconds. UPC halted. UPC will resume at 11 hours 1 minute and 24 seconds. CYBT.
Time. Okay. Just again, just a little kind of random volume there. Okay. It's a good sign for the stock at least. It's back up. Bro.
CYBT.
Did you guys see that bid that just came in and disappeared? What was that? I may be at my limit here. I may be at my limit. It is time to walk away. You gotta watch out for those fake orders coming in on the bids as well. Like this showing 100,000 at 90. I mean, the first big boost up there maybe was a bigger buyer for sure, but kind of strange. It's fighting at the lows.
MASK and TCL.
HMR.
Hmm. I think it's time to close up shop here
EHLD.
and write this off as a botched day down 1K.
EHLD.
Yep, I think that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna shut it down, study up from this one, and tomorrow again. I gotta study up because honestly, I don't even remember where I really took the losses. So I gotta go back and check to see exactly where I got caught into the depths.
MLGO.
But it did feel like we fumbled all the winning stocks though, like the ones where we were green on or we're doing well on. We didn't really quite really get to wrap our hands around those trades properly. A lot of trades we kind of are out a little soon, not the size we would like, that type of thing. We had the conviction, we had the intuition. We still didn't push ourselves in those beautiful winning trades that we had in the bag. So there's that. And then there's also the mistakes that were made today, which we'll go back and watch for the recap. But yeah, I think good day all in all. We followed our rules. We didn't break any rules to go off rail or anything like that. But definitely technical wise, we're gonna look to study up and see where we could have done better. Because I was up 3K at one point, maybe even more. I don't know. To flat. But with these bigger positions, I know for sure, an MLGO. Hold up. How's the volume here? MLGO. MLGO versus yesterday's highs. Not really quite there, but moved up. There's actually a halt up. People might watch it, possible. But it's early in the move though. I don't think it'll be worth it. Not right now at least. Maybe later if it's like, more volume and that type of stuff. But yeah, so we're gonna shut it down. Bro, things go the other way. We push from 3K to like 6, 8K right now, like, chilling on the day, bro. Like we allow the depths to get us. So we're gonna look to improve, study up, come again. Well, yeah, that's gonna do it. Oh, I had E-Trade Pro since the beginning of time, man. Since back in the days, like 2019. And I keep money on this account, so they never shut it down. They're like trying to push everyone to the powered by E-Trade. It's been like 2.5 years, 3 years since I looked at that, but when I first did, it was terrible. The powered by E-Trade was absolute garbage. So I just stuck to E-Trade Pro, but I heard that they're like phasing it out. I don't know if it's true or not, or they don't allow it to be downloaded anymore, something like that. But I'd hate to wake up and see that I have to use the other one, because to me nothing is wrong with this. This works perfectly fine. It does have some bugs in the charts, like as in candlesticks won't update properly from time to time. But other than that, I mean it's pretty solid. If they had hotkeys on this, I probably would just use E-Trade, you know. The charting again is the only issue. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see. I think that's about it. Yeah, so anyone has RT's number, call him and stop him. Jesus Christ. I know. The people hate to see me lose even more than myself, right? It's part of the deal, man. It's part of the deal. But even this for me is like a controlled day. Like unless I go like red like 10, 15,000, then I mean even like red 7, 8,000 would be pretty bad for me. Like I could afford it, but I don't need to be down that much to stop, you know. But I stuck around because stocks are still going up and still moving, right? Like if nothing is moving, like if this is going down like this, right here, this is perfect. If this is going down and you guys see me like trying to buy here, big size, 10, 20K shares, like then you know there's a problem for sure. Like okay, this guy has lost his mind. But that will never happen. If that happens, bro, I have no business being here. Is how I look at it. Because then I have no control. If I have no control, this is not the field for me, man. It's that cut try. Because the day before in the past, like 4 or 5 years ago, or 6 years ago, whatever it is, there's a time where like I'm in the sim and I almost blew up my account like that. Since then, that was the last day I ever did it. Any nonsense like that, like over trading on the backside, averaging down, like in all the wrong kind of ways. That stuff has been abolished, brother. Never to return. Never to return. I mean, MLGO, it's moving up a little bit, but there's 400,000 shares of volume there.
MLGO. UPC may resume in less than a minute.
I have to baby size first. This thing is halting up. I had my mic muted the entire time. Holy smokes.
MLGO.
My mic was muted. Yeah, I had out some orders, man, and it came 2 cents above my first order, which wasn't great.
MLGO halted. MLGO will resume at 11 hours 22 minutes and 22 seconds. HMR.
What are these guys trading? Are they trading a penny stock? MLGO, man.
GDHG.
Yeah, it came right, like 2-3 cents right above my first position to my first starter.
HMR.
The real question is when MLGO resumption, how do we want to take this resumption? I think I stick to smaller size and then be careful. 1687, the pre-market highs. But that means just a dip and rip and then waiting patiently, not over trading the move and then taking a loss up top. MLGO, there's still hope yet.
HOLO.
Well, I mean, this is a $16 stock. I gotta be extremely careful. In terms of managing risk. If I was up like 7,000, right? If the day had kept going good, this thing on the first pullback, I probably would have been trying for like 10K. I think 10K would have been nice. It'd have been risky because, of course, 50 cents alone is already 5K, right? But I need to experience this taste of size once. Green or red, right? I need to experience the taste of size. Big Steve and I spoke about this yesterday. The taste of share size. To just see what it feels like, Taste of share size, the real taste.
MLGO may resume in less than a minute.
Yeah, about 50 seconds to resumption. It's showing sideways. 1598. We have to send it one day, Big Steve. Send it.
LDTC.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. $20 seconds.
MLGO.
Okay, okay, okay. That was good. That was good. That was good. That was pretty good. Dang, I kind of didn't recognize like right away that like it opened up lower. I thought it was a sideways resumption. Holy smokes. Dang, that was clean. That was clean.
26 minutes and 11 seconds. MLGO.
Oh man. Holy smokes, bro. The halt up at 1775. It's just gonna go all the way. Hmm.
MLGO.
Could be a false halt.
HMR. HMR. RUM.
Yeah, bro. Oh my gosh. It's like 10 cents. I gotta put my starters 10 cents higher or something, man. Come on. Oh, that is brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal to not get that fill.
CT.
Anyhow, this is fine. Still early.
IMTD.
EHLD may resume in less than a minute.
That was rough. That would have been beautiful, bro. Oh, that is tough. That's tough.
ROLR.
CBNA. MLGO.
EHLD.
RUM. MLGO. CBNA.
Trade came this close, man. Had orders out right in that level. Maybe I put the first starter just a slightly higher than average. But then on the days where we do see a real exaggeration, it could be a little tricky. 1840s for highs. 1840. And from 12 to 18, just like that. That's insane.
HWH.
HMR.
KDLY.
KDLY. CVNA. HMR.
BLCN.
Showing a seller up at the $0.50.
KBH.
Wow. This thing is insane.
EHLV.
Bro, there's no way. This is insane. All green candles on the 5.
EHLD halted. EHLD will resume at 11 hours 38 minutes and 25 seconds.
All green candles. No way this thing's freaking gave this insane move. Holy smokes. You know, it's like the market never surprises you, but it's like still surprises you at the same time. Might see the first 5 minute pullback here. It could be big because we haven't had a red candle on the 5 since the move started. It's been a long time since we had a stock go to 30 and then 50, so I'm gonna keep an eye out just in case this thing just, keeps going. Haven't really been able to do well so far, but I'm gonna keep an eye. Just gonna keep paying attention to it, see how it does.
AHL bid.
I think my big chance was this dip here, and I had the orders out. It came 10 cents above my starter position, so didn't get filled. That would have been a nice entry to, for the move back up, which is instant. Not a chop right there. Oh my gosh, bro. Come on. I'm chasing it a little bit here. Let's see. And come on, come on. Bro. Can't go out like this, bro. Can't go out like this. I gotta make money on this stock, bro. Cash store must get it done. 1969 for highs. Oh, this is insane. Like, it's just gonna keep going. Oh, man. Oh, there's no time to freaking think about getting in. If you don't hit the buy button, that's it. Man.
TBNA. SPTG. GC.
I lost on that? What? Ah, what was that, bro? Alright, okay.
GDHG.
Holy shit, I didn't notice the hot level was there. Oh, anyhow. Damn, I'm looking for the 5 minute setup to build the position, didn't even realize the hall down was right there. Are you kidding me? Holy smokes.
MLGO.
Oh, this could be. Oh, hmm. This could be brutal. This could be brutal. Dude, how the hell did I not notice that? Holy shit. Because I was going to have positions like even below that. I'll kind of overlook that. But, oh, man, this resumption, this could have been perfect then. Well, that's fine. But let's see how this goes. This could be interesting here. We did have a red candle before that curled back up. But we'll see. A little rough, though. A little rough. Did not notice that. Let's see. MLGO, just insane move here, though.
GDHG.
Honestly, depending on how it opens up, I'm interested in that into the trade. But it has to not be like a crazy, crazy gap. If it's a crazy gap, then there is no adding to the trade.
GATEU.
Jacob.
Gaming halted. GATEU will resume at 11 hours 54 minutes and 22 seconds. AISP.
Okay, we got a minute and 55 seconds here.
TLSM.
Well, this, I mean, this, oh, this is insane. It almost felt like a blitz, the initial push.
MLGO may resume in less than a minute.
I wonder if I want to just like take this. I mean, I got 30 seconds to make up my mind fully.
AISP.
Do I want to just take it head on, as in take the new position? Okay. And then
GDHG.
let this one go and just kind of re-average in a sense. But it needs to be a good dip for me to like take on the position and just look to hold. Do 1,000.
MLGO.
It didn't really gap down. Okay, I'm gonna put my orders then.
ADD.
All right, now it's the waiting game. Now it's the waiting game. Now it's the waiting game.
In less than a minute.
Bro, I think whenever I have these plans in my mind, I have to just stick to them, right?
EIC.
And then just be patient. Our risk is set, and we just take it from there, you know?
AT&T.
Now my goal is to hold this all the way back to the highs because I see no reason why we shouldn't be able to get back to high of day in whether it's 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour.
ATEU.
As long as it doesn't stop me out, of course, because still I'm going to have my stop in this trade regardless, right? Let's just do what we have to do here. I think the early pullback is always something to consider. But other than that, we'll see how it continues. This might be the early pullback here.
RGC.
So I'm going to add back, of course, if I can. And of course, paper hands, because I should be holding more. This has no reason to not go back to the highs. The key is, though, on this red candle, how low we're going to go. Are we going to hold up something reasonable, or is it going to go all the way back down? Big Steve, I know, bro. I'm just too chicken, man. I have no reason to not be in 5K size down there and be up 10K in this trade, but I don't know. Mentally, I gotta push it, bro. It's the setup is an A quality setup. I'm not taking the size. It's my 5th time today in an A quality setup, not taking the size. Taking little girl size, baby size. Taking the size of a frightened child. Oh man. There's a seller. Oh my goodness. Jeez Louise. Unbelievable. Which is why you still have to actively manage the trade. 176,000 shares walking down the ladder here, 17. It's still part of the early pullback. What's the time? Well, the candle's about to close, so it looks a little messed up here on the charts now. I can't help but feel like this should be such a better day than what it is. Like this is like how do I not make over 10,000 with the amount of times I'm green at least like 2K in a stock? This is a mockery. So there's work for me to do. Gotta go study again. I'm gonna study this video twice so that tomorrow I can have everything nice. It's bouncing back here, which is interesting. It's bouncing back a little bit. So again, it's still part of the early pullback, but the candlestick did end with a topping wick, so I think I'll wait for confirmation. I'm gonna wait for confirmation. Confirmation, if it comes, then this thing probably goes over 20. If not, probably the depths. Oh man, why do I not size up? Like on the stocks earlier, I need to be at like 30,000 size, 20,000 size. I think biggest position today was 10,000. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of risk, but in the A quality setups, bro, I'll be up like 10 grand in one trade. In this stock like this, in a stock like this, like if this setup here, was to consolidate like how we're doing now, like right now it's more dicey because it's so late in the move, but if this is to consolidate, this is the type of trade where, you know, again, the risk is going to be real because if it flushes out, it's how you could lose like $1 a share plus. And so if I'm in like 15,000 shares, crazy size, you know, or in this case 5K size, what Big Steve was saying, I'll probably lose like 5,000 in one trade. But if it's to hold up and curl up and make the new highs, we should be making more than a dollar share by far. And then you have the, you know, the positive ratio. The positive ratio. Oh man. It's like if I could just click a button and then have this become easy. But there is no such thing. Gotta put in the work, brother. It's the only way to make it easy is to study this day 2 more times. Come back tomorrow even more prepared.
DTSS.
I don't know, like part of me feel like I think I'll shut it down here though. Part of me is just saying like, bro, like just take the green at this point because it's not the day that it should have been, like profit wise. Like we should be up at least like I think 6 to 10K, like somewhere in that range, like room for losing some 6 to 10K with this type of size. So to only be up 1K and then have going back red after up 3K start is just miserable. So shutting her down. shutting down the wash plant like they do in Gold Rush, in the Klondike. Maybe the stock keeps going, but it's already been a subpar day. I gotta walk away here whilst the going is good. I think the key is, though, is just like for each of us individually to ask ourselves where we're trying to go when it comes to size. Like, if you feel very good about making $250 a day, $500 a day, $1,000 a day, you know, then it's like you're using a size that's applicable, right? Like that makes sense for that type of reward and risk and ratio. Last year I averaged $1,200 a day, and I think that there's more to be had. I think that there's more out there. I think that there's more out there, and so, you know, I've always been thinking about how to make adjustments, and this last team house is what really inspired me to like try to make a change, because it's like I know how to make $1,200 a day. Starting tomorrow, I just want to keep, doing what I do and stay the same. I can just do that, and then I'll keep making $1,200 a day, which is great. But my mind is telling me there's more from what I'm seeing from the charts, from the candlesticks, from the level two. And it's like, how do I get to more? How do I get more? Not a greed thing per se, but more so like you're seeing a room for improvement. You're seeing a room to get better. And it's like, I have to go where no man has gone before, basically. Now, are there people using size already? Of course, but in terms of myself, right? And it's gonna be crazy to everybody watching, because it's change, and then change can be uncomfortable. You have the audience here getting upset if I lose money, which makes sense. I mean, I get upset if I lose money too, but for there to be change, for there to be progress, sometimes there has to be change. And I think it's fine if I'm uncomfortable, if the audience is uncomfortable for a while. It's all part of the process to get to the next level. This is what I think is necessary. So, what I need to do, though, is put my money where my mouth is, right? Because day after day, I'm not going as far as I can go. I'm not at the edge of my comfort zone. I'm still in this cocoon. Like, I was putting out 600 share blocks just now. Like, for somebody who's trying to size up, that's sure pretty pathetic, right? Like, whether the stock goes up or down, it doesn't matter. What matters is the setup is a quality. The halt resumption did kind of throw me off, because it's like I didn't realize the halt down was like right above where I was trying to get in. We can gap lower, but even then, it's like if whether it opens up sideways or lower, I have to already game plan to know how I want to take on the trade, because I wouldn't be putting out orders in that area anyways if it was not a quality, right? So I think I have to sit down and ask myself for real, like, how much am I really willing to lose? I think that's an important question that maybe I'm not asking myself until I'm in the trade, and I think by then it's like a little too late, because I haven't fully accepted the risk. How much money am I willing to lose on an A quality setup to the maximum, to the extremes? I mean, as of right now, see, and I think I'm already, my mind is limiting me already, and I can't even say what I'm thinking. I have work to do here mentally. It's like in my mind, I feel like I don't want to lose more than 4K, 3K in one trade. But bro, that's not gonna cut it if I'm trying to get to where I'm trying to go. Like, it takes a whole new level. But what's also interesting is when I size up once, it only takes one time of happening, really. And I think it doesn't, honestly, the outcome of red or green doesn't matter. When you size up once and you know what it's like to be in with that size, and then either the loss or the gain. If it's a gain, it gives you cushion mentally and as well as in your account, capital, right? So it becomes easy to take that trade again with size. The other side of it is if you take a loss, you then know what it feels. There's still some victories that comes with the loss because then you know what it is to lose with that type of size. Granted, I don't think the outcome is as positive as getting the win because you don't gain the capital, you lose the capital, right, in your account, which can then lead to confidence being bruised, which then takes time to then work back up. Unless you're just a machine, you then take the trade again the next time you see it, right? Which technically is what you should be doing because it's an A quality setup. Mark my words, man. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Have to go through the trials. Nothing new for me. This is every day of my life. So we're gonna get to the refinement level. Get up to the 93 octane. The stock looks like it's curling up here. When we get up to the higher levels of refinement, we will get to the next step. Make your daily goal 1200. You know, I actually never had a daily goal last year. That's just where I ended up on the day on average throughout the year between all the red, green, bigger red, and super hyper scalping. Yeah, it's true, right? I mean, that's the risk, right? If you take 10K size and it skips down, I mean, you could lose. The risk is definitely there for sure. The other side of risk is reward. The other side of fear, oftentimes, is sometimes the best reality. It's all a mind game. Trading is all a mind game. Forget the technical stuff. It's important too, but I think it's easier to manage the technical aspect. The mind games, like there's trades where I'm in today where it's like a great setup and like mentally, like I'm just overthinking after already doing the proper analysis, you know? It's like my mind. How long have I been trading with real money? Like 5 years plus. 5 years plus. Tomorrow again. Tomorrow again. Even if it takes me 6 months, 2 months, 1 month, a year, the results after the hard work is put in will be exponential. So I'm living here for tomorrow, for a better tomorrow. Putting in the work today for a better tomorrow. It took me 2.5 years to become profitable. Bro, how long have I been trading? Since 20, like I think I found out about Robinhood in 2017. 2018, I downloaded E-Trade Pro. And 2018, I traded, I think, below the PDT. Or maybe it's 2019. I think 2018. I traded below the PDT. So I was taking three trades basically like every week. Just 3 trades a week for a year straight, which back then I didn't even know about cash accounts, simulators. I didn't know nothing. But there definitely was things that pros that came out of that. Probably like helping out with discipline, things like that. But 2019 is when I got hit with a PDT. Like late 2018, early 2019, I got hit with a PDT. Went over to the sim, traded in the sim, and got green gross. So back then commissions were everywhere, every platform, every broker. Got green gross, and then this is like October of 2019. I'm thinking, okay, the next step is to get green net, including commissions. And then literally, this was like a Friday. The Monday, which is 2 days later, commissions go to zero. Well, and that day in my mind, like, oh, this is destiny, right? Because it had to be destiny, because there's no way that I'm green growth here, before commissions, and then the next 2 days commissions are gone. Like, it's like there's a divine force behind me just watching this ride and saying, hey, you know what? Let's not even waste this guy's time with commission. Boom, commission's gone. And then, and I know I talk so crazy, like it probably sounds so crazy, you guys hearing this, but I think at that point it's like, okay, commissions are gone. I'm basically a green trader now. Let me start getting the 25K together to then go live. So I think that was October 2019. So from October to May, it took me quite like 7 months to get the 25K. And I did that via borrowing through credit card arbitrage. Myself, a sibling, borrowed cash from another sibling. And then 2,500 was my own money that I had in savings at the time. I used to sell water. What did I do? What no, back then I think I was working at Home Depot already. I used to sell the jobs that I had. I used to sell water in Brooklyn, like on this highway. Very lucrative, but now that I'm older, I'm realizing I never had a permit, and you need permit to do those things. But anyhow, I did that, and then I worked at Home Depot as a cashier, and then what else did I do? I think I was working at Amazon as well after. So yeah, I was working at Amazon during that time, and I think I had $2,500 saved up, and everything else was credit card debt. So I went in with 27,500, but my max loss was basically 2,500. Not in one day, not in one trade, but if I'm to lose 2,500 over me trading live, I was gonna shut down the account and go back to the sim. That way I didn't lose any of the borrowed money. And it was just like 20, $50 a day, $50 a day, $80, $100. So from May 1st to October of 2020, I made 16,000 with real money, which was great. It's a crazy hot bull market at the time. And back then I'm only trading breakouts exclusively. October, red month, and then I don't know why I'm giving you the full backstory. You only asked one quick question, but let's see. October, I was red up until February of that next year, 2021. 2021 ended plus 40K. Opted to not pay off my debt to help fund my siblings account, who also trades, and it did not go well. So we ended up losing that like, let's see, that 16 and 40K basically like was blown up like in the depths. So now the interest on my account started hitting, and it's like, well damn, feeling that interest, man. If you guys take out the loan, if anybody decides to do it, at the end of the day, this is a business. If you decide to fund your business via borrowing, you have to make that decision personally for yourselves. But if you do decide to do it, you have to have your restrictions. You have to have certain things in place. Because paying the interest, man, and this is like 2022, so it's coming into 2022, I'm paying interest on like 25 grand at like 20+%. You can only imagine. And I'm making like $100 a day from trading. I'm still working at Amazon, but I'm making minimum wage there, 15, $16 an hour. Now, granted, I was working 60 hours a week because I needed that income, right? So that was giving me $1,000. This is like during the pandemic, where and Amazon got crazy back then, because you could show up at any time and leave at any time because of how the pandemic had everything going. But the restrictions were you couldn't work over 12 hours in a day or 60 hours in a week. So I did 10-hour shifts from like 3 p.m. or 2 p.m. from 2 p.m. to like, I think like 11 or something, or maybe midnight. So 2022, that's what I'm doing every day. I trade from 9:30 to like 12 o'clock, take an hour, get ready for work, and then go to work till 12 a.m. and then rinse and repeat until I was able to pay off the debt. And then I think that's a huge reason as to why 2023 ended up being a much bigger year for me, is because I was free of that, like, just of making money and it just going to nothing. It felt like, like that's why I hate to borrow money. I mean, I understand why you need to borrow money now, like for good debt, and that was good debt, right? Funding an account. But man, like just making money, and then like it going to nothing. Like your bank account is not growing, it's just paying off something that, at this time it's like I start to then see why people go rob banks, right? Because it's like no, I'm just kidding. But oh man, that was a brutal stretch right there. And then 2023 we finally paid off the loan, like end of 2022. And I think we did like 58,000 that year from trading along with the Amazon uh checks. But it's like you still have cost of living. I'm in like a at the time like a single parent household. You're trying to help out where you can, and so it's like not all of your money is able to just go straight to paying off every all the debt, right? Like there's money that has to go towards food, and then this, and then that, and then rent, mortgage, this, everything. So it took its time, but then in 2023, having the weight lifted off my shoulders, it just felt easier to trade, like there is no pressure in a sense, like of having to pay back somebody. Like the money in my account is finally mine. And then 2023 we had a pretty good, a great year, going from 58,000 in 2022 to then 175. And then in 2024, now I'm seeing money in my account. I can check my bank account and see that I have, back versus 2 years where I'm negative or nothing. Now I can look into an account and see, hey, there's money sitting here. Like that then gives you even more confidence to trade. And then before you know it, 2024, you make over 300,000. And then now I'm seeing that I have 300,000. Well, how can I get to the next level again? That's this is today. We're caught up in the story. And it's why part of me, I haven't escaped poverty by any means, because 2 emergencies and I'm back in the slums. But I at least have a cushion. Whereas 3 4 years ago I had nothing. I was in the negatives. So taking time to make adjustments now, there is no pressure. Like even if it takes me 2 3 months to get to where I need to be, that's the goal. And then when I get there, when not if, when I get there, the people will see, the people will be here to witness the greatness that is to come. In my mind, I'm already seeing it clearly. And if I can see it in my mind, I can hold it in my hands. So I'm going to keep chasing down that more refined version of myself. And then, when I get to that level, then we'll see if there's another level again. But once we get to that level, at least for sure, I will know that I escaped this poverty thing for good. That's my goal. I can finally say for sure that I've made it. Right now, I don't think I've made anything yet. Right now, it's still the beginning stages. We have another 20, 30 years to go in this field, in this market. So we're still in the infant stage. We're still early in our process. And the time is going to come when we're already reaping the benefits now, but we're going to really be at a level where no emergency, no loss, right, can make a kink in our armor. We're going to be well fortified. We're going to be well diversified. We're going to have a corporation, right? Not just assets in the market, but assets outside the markets, in everything you can imagine. That's the ultimate dream and goal here. And so today is just another day that I'm going to study and learn from to help build myself to be better. And that's it. So hit the thumbs up. In 5 or 10 years, even if you're not trading in 5 or 10 years and you want to see what Relentless Trader's up to, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here every day till I die. I will be here. So hit the thumbs up, and you know where to find me again tomorrow. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Relentless is the name, because we're not gonna stop till we get to those levels. Stay safe, stay green. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Tomorrow again. And I'm going to study at least twice today. At least twice. Before the recap, I'll do the recap to talk about the areas where I need to improve. And then there's a study session I'm going to do tonight at like 11 p.m. late tonight before I go to sleep, so that once I wake up, it's fresh in my mind again. It's this obsession to be great, you know, and it's fun. It's fun. Like learning this stuff is fun. You know, and I think that's the difference with some other jobs, is that we might not always enjoy it. But with trading and red, green in between, you know, it's always it's the same, but it's somewhat different in some ways, you know, on a day-to-day basis. Kind of like the news, right? You know what to expect, but it's always a little different somehow when you watch the 6 p.m. news, you know. But yeah, guys, take care. Stay safe, stay green. Let's keep pushing forward to being our best selves. Catch you guys.